Using your Facebook page once your event's over. What are you going to do with it now? Hi, I'm Sheryl Loch with Ginger Roots Media and back again with.
Hey guys, Lany Sullivan with Events by Lany. All right, I cannot believe that we're still talking about Facebook of all things. Okay, so this is our last Facebook video. Thank God.
No, it's not.
She just broke my heart. All right, so your event is complete. You have done an amazing job. Your social media team has done an amazing job. Your attendees have left in awe and with an amazing experience. Notice the theme: amazing, amazing, amazing. Great job. I'll give you a round of applause. So now what do you do with everything? You've got all this content, you've got all this video, everything's been hashtagged properly. Congratulations, you did it right. What are we doing with all of our content now?
Now we're going to use a lot of that content to help the attendees keep that memory alive of how much fun they had, what a good time, what they learned. You should have, while you're there, picked up tons of video that you're going to use on YouTube, Facebook. Those YouTube videos, the testimonials, all that, you can push those through Facebook. You can use some native. Don't use the same thing in the same places or both places. You're going to make sure that even after the event, you may still be at the venue. Your attendees have all gotten on planes to head home to their families, but while they're doing that, they've still been posting their images, their videos, their little reviews, whatever. Your social media manager needs to make sure those are getting answered, be it, hey, so glad you could join us, or reshared, repurposed through different channels. All of their questions, concerns, excitement needs to be acknowledged. Now, some of these people may write blog posts. That's another thing you can share out. You're going to be just basically taking all of this content we've told you to grab, and now you're going to start dripping it out to keep that memory alive, because you don't want it to end the day your event's over.
No.
You want them to continue remembering all of these little things. You've had tons of quotes. I'll guarantee if you've been listening, your speakers have said a million little things. So you make little images and you'll send these out. What your page is used for now is building for next year. Because if you, or however often you have events, we're going to say a year because it had to be a huge event. Takes a year to plan.
Yep.
But you're just going to continue to build and keep that alive, because what a lot of people do with events, they've got their branded page. As soon as that event's over, they stop. If they've built a group, it dies. If they've built a page, it dies. And then what do they do when they get ready to plan their next event?
They start over again. It's ridiculous. It's a waste. What's happening is you're wasting all this effort and all this time and all this money. So you can scale back your social media. You don't have to go hot and heavy like you were pre-event and during the event. So it's a slow burn, right? So you taper it off. For the first couple weeks after the event, you're slowly tapering it off. You're still promoting, you're still congratulating and thanking and engaging actively. And then, month by month. So if you're doing an annual event, your next 3 to 6 months are just a continual, hey, don't forget, hey, wasn't this amazing? Oh my God, that speaker quote, this thing here, that party here, this group of women there, oh my God, did you see those dudes? They were hilarious, whatever it is. So you're to slow burn promotion, and you're basically keeping your audience, you top of mind to your audience is what you're doing, and keeping them going, oh my God, I remember that was funny. And they might share some memories. You can engage them. Hey, what was your favorite memory of the event? And then what you're doing is you're using that content from last year's event and you're pushing into next year's event. So you're retailoring your content, and you're tweaking your content to, instead of it being a promotion of last year's event, you're promoting this year's event. So you're changing text, you're changing, the target basically is what you're doing. But it's super key. You don't, like I said, you don't have to go so hard all year, but it can all be scheduled. It,
Hmm.
it can all be scheduled. So you can schedule a month at a time, 2 months at a time, and you don't have to think about it. And you just have somebody managing it.
The thing is, though, if you forgot the key part of gathering masses of content during your event,
You're screwed.
you are left with very little to use after the
No,
event.
you're screwed.
Yeah. And the thing is, why you want to continue this on Facebook is you don't want to lose that reach, because once
Mm-hmm.
people stop engaging with your Facebook page,
It,
they no longer see it in their freaking stream. So
yep.
if you've built that Facebook page up to even 1,000 people,
Mm-hmm.
and say 500 of them have been active because they were involved in the event, if after a certain amount of time you're not putting out good things for them to keep liking and commenting, then pretty soon none of them see your stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which means when you start promoting the next event, you are back to
Well,
nothing.
you're working twice as hard. I mean, you're making so much more effort. So, yeah, I mean, don't let your Facebook page tank. I mean, as much as I hate Facebook, I understand, I understand all the algorithms and crap that I don't want to know. So can you tell I love Facebook? So, yeah.
In running ads, I mean, when you go to
Mm-hmm.
price out ads, this all comes into play.
It
So
all does.
you want to keep that Facebook page active.
Mm-hmm. Keep it
If
running.
you have a group, you may want to keep it very active.
Mm-hmm.
Just the biggest thing is you have to have gathered plenty of a variety of content so that it can be repurposed and used.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep your page active. You have to let people know updates. And now you've already, especially if this is going to be your second event, you've already started building this. Don't let it sink and die.
Yep.
And even if this is your 10th event, but you've never really built, doesn't matter. Once you get it going,
Once you start,
keep
go.
that momentum going.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
It's,
Don't
you
just
can do it.
Yeah, don't waste all that effort of building to let it collapse and tank. It's not worth
And
it.
we've seen it.
And we've seen it. And it's sad. I mean, it's for us, for when we see the success of an event and then we're like, "Oh, you're not doing anything to maintain," and the excitement just doesn't keep going. So,
And especially as a social media manager, when I'm checking out maybe before I'm even sending them a proposal, and I look and say, holy crap, they've got X amount of people like this page because they've had previous events or they've built a big audience, but then at some point they let it die. And as I'm going through, I'm not
mm-hmm.
looking at an easy job now, whereas I may have just looked at the likes and said, this will be easier.
Mm-hmm.
But when I start looking through and there's no interaction, and if I go in and look at the insights and I see that there's no page reach, that that immediately tells me I have a lot of work to do, which immediately tells me
Mm-hmm.
jack that price up, because instead of spending X amount of time building this that's already started, I have to put in a lot more time
Yeah, it's
and a lot
are
more
you coming,
content.
yeah, because are you coming in the middle and just, adding value to it, and just continuing to build what's already there, or are you starting from scratch? And if you're starting from scratch, every single time your social media person is going to charge you more money when you have to start from zero. So keep building it up, because it again, don't waste your money. Don't waste your
No,
money. Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. I mean, we all want to make money. We all want to, get paid for what we're worth, but we also don't want to burn through money that we don't need to spend. So,
it's too easy to keep up.
yeah,
If you've done it right to start with, it's a
yeah,
breeze.
yep, exactly. So you
As I
guys,
say, it's a breeze.
don't listen to her. Okay, wait, maybe not on that piece. But anyway, guys, go to eventsbylany.com knowledge base, eventsbylany.com/knowledge base, or click the link below. We have live Q&As that are coming up. We also have bonus material for you guys that you can download, and you only get it if you are part of our membership. So, so make sure you join that. I
I
think
mean, it's free to get those emails.
I know
Why
it's
wouldn't
free.
you?
Yeah.
And while you're here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like this video. Share this video with other people you know could benefit from it. Leave us a comment, a question. Do something. Thanks.